Russian forces in Ukraine seized Europe's biggest nuclear power plant on Friday in an assault that triggered alarm around the world, while fighting raged across Ukraine as troops besieged cities in the second week of an invasion launched by Russian President Vladimir Putin. Officials later said the power plant was in working order. The capital, Kiev, in the path of a Russian armored convoy that has been stalled on a road for days, came under renewed attack, with explosions audible from the city center.
Look at the fallen trees. They fell, and the wave broke all the windows in the village council house. The glass shards injured some people, but luckily all who were inside are alive. Sadly, there were casualties among those who were in the cars.
Putin's actions have drawn almost universal condemnation, and Western countries have imposed heavy sanctions in an effort to squeeze the Russian economy. But NATO allies on Friday rejected Ukraine's appeal for no-fly zones, with Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg saying that stepping in directly would lead to a broader, even more brutal European war.
We are not part of this conflict, and we have a responsibility to ensure it does not escalate and spread beyond Ukraine, because that would be even more devastating and more dangerous.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken also rejected the no-fly zone, saying the only way to enforce it would be to shoot down Russian planes. On the ground, a humanitarian disaster is unfolding. Thousands of people are believed to have been killed or wounded since the invasion started, with more than 1 million people seeking refuge in western Ukraine and in neighboring countries. Massive crowds waited for hours on Friday in the western city of Lviv, trying to board trains headed to Poland to escape Russian attacks. Many left loved ones at home who chose to stay and fight.
Our neighbors, our friends, fathers of such small children like this are fighting. They took pictures and videos of those liberators, young Russian boys who kill our people and blow everything up.
Moscow denies targeting civilians and says its aim is to disarm its neighbor, counter what it views as NATO aggression, and capture leaders it calls neo-Nazis. Ukraine and its Western allies call that a baseless pretext for a war to conquer a country of 44 million people.